Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Nails is a Lifestyle podcast, where we journey around the globe interviewing luxury nail salon owners and elite nail techs. My name is Selena, and I am your host. Relax yourself, grab your favorite drink, and indulge yourself into my world. Hey guys, we are now at the Exalted Stiletto Nail Salon, and we're here with Miss Eero.
Hi, guys.
And she's going to get us started with the salon tour.
Welcome to Exalted Stiletto Nails. So glad to have you guys here. Hi, Selena. So nice to meet you. Glad to have you here. So this is my salon. It's an intimate environment. There's 4 stations, nice lounge area, 2 pedicure chairs, and then we have a nice picturesque area over there with the settee.
That is
cute. Thank you. And we're gonna start the tour. So this is like the checkout area / makeshift office. So I doubled that with my office space.
Okay.
And this is my setup. This is where I sit. This is where all the magic happens. And we slay. So if you see the sign up there, we slay. This is what we do here. We slay nails. So I embrace the entire Valentino culture. So this is all that you see on my wall is the Valentino, from the acrylic to the liquid to the polishes. So I have the entire line. My nail technicians are in the back right now, but this is Linda. She sits here. Desiree sits here, and Raquel sits here.
Full staff, guys.
Full
you hear
staff.
that? Full staff.
Full staff. Recently fully staffed.
Okay.
I'm happy about that. We have, of course, 2 ends so you can watch TV, and then I have the sound system so you can enjoy some tunes. I put sweat equity into this wall, y'all. So your girl
you did this by hand?
Yeah, I put a lot of.
I
sweat
told you,
equity.
you busy. I can't. You're making me tired.
Yes. So this is, you can peek back here. This is just where they're hiding it from the camera.
But this is a nice space, though.
Yeah,
this is definitely
break room, inventory room, all that. Have a small bathroom, but you always talk about certain things. So I did this beautiful wall.
This is great, actually. This is beautiful. Did y'all see that? I'm loving it.
Our pedicure area, 2 pedicure chairs, has the shiatsu massage. So when you come and sit, you're not just, I kind of toss between the beautiful, pedicure, custom made, pretty chair and a nice bowl. I did a little poll, and most people said they prefer the massage. So I said, let me just go ahead and get the massage chair. So that's what you have here.
Massage with a good pedicure.
With a magnificent
you can't lose. You cannot lose.
We do wonderful pedicures. Our fingers are gifted. I definitely love it. I love what I do. So I never work a day in my life. And this is lounge area. Lounge area. You can sit. You can enjoy mimosa every now and again.
You got mimosas today?
I do have mimosas
guys.
today.
Okay.
The idea, what I came up with, is my personalities.
Okay.
So, of course, this is professional, get the business, but the wall that I created back there is just the bouginess in me, right? The classic lady. That's the fun area back there. Nature. I love traveling. I love doing different things. So, that kind of brings that part out of me.
Yeah, you did a great job with the space, bringing it all together.
Thank you.
I can definitely see your personality in it.
Yeah, and then art.
Where did you get that from?
So there's a website that you order it on. And then I got a framing company. This was all new to me because it came in a roll and it was about 6 feet.
Okay.
So I took it to the framing company and they stretched it onto a canvas.
I'm gonna need that website. I love that.
I'll give it to you. All right. But that's what I got. Hi, guys, and welcome to Nails is a Lifestyle. And we are here at the Exalted Stiletto with Miss Errol. Say hi, Errol.
Hello.
Yeah, so we just finished our salon tour, and now we're going to get right into the interview. So, would you like to tell us, so how long have you been doing nails?
All right, so don't start calculating, but I started nails in high school.
Okay.
So 97 was when I first started doing nails. Then I went into corporate America when I graduated high school, did hair. So hair has been like 20 years of my career, and I decided back in 2019 I was gonna start doing nails full time.
And the question in 97, were you doing the acrylic or just the designs? Because I know back in the day. Oh, wow.
I couldn't make a paint flower, the painted flowers, the little 4 strokes.
Yeah.
I didn't, the concept I was not getting it. So I was like, okay, I'm the acrylic person. And I sent it to my classmates. I went to Carver, Vo-Tech. That was my vocational school. And I took up cosmetology. So my girlfriend, classmate rather, she did the designs, and I just stuck with the acrylic. And I laid
So you didn't do
acrylic.
any designs at all? Oh my goodness.
Nope. I did not start doing designs until 2019.
So question, so you started off doing hair and then you got into nails.
Mm-hmm. But I still worked for corporate America the entire time.
Okay, so what were you doing for corporate America?
So I actually was an office manager for so I consulted as office manager. I work with Under Armour, I work with public relation companies, but I was always working with C-level executives.
Okay.
And then I would train other administrative assistants, executive assistants, office managers to do what I did.
Okay. So did you think that background helped you with the business side of nails or customer service? Maybe just customer service?
I just think interacting with people in general. I've always been in a customer service type of environment where I've dealt with people from so many different ends of the business spectrum. But just being in business though, yes, the answer to your question is yes. It helped me a lot now that I think about it, because when you're in a boardroom with so many different people, and not many people of my color, sometimes you can often get intimidated, but I just found that I was motivated to just make a difference in that room with me. So I would run meetings and host them, and I'm sitting in a room with this big person, this big wig, that big wig, and I'm just like, and I had my nails done, right? So I never had my nails done. I did hair, silk presses and color and all that other stuff with my nails done. Long, stiletto. I was able to braid up a weave and get you out of there 2.5, 3 hours.
I know that's right.
But I enjoyed it. So yeah, the business side of things definitely helped. Like corporate world helped me to be able to manage the salon world.
Okay, so take us through your journey of doing nails. Like, did you start? Like, where did you start, and how did you end up here?
So I'm gonna skip past high school because high school was cosmetology, and I just stopped doing nails. Like I just came out of school and I decided to do hair, and that was my thing. Back then, flare hair in Old Town Mall. I actually worked at Accent Hair Salon.
Mondawmin, right?
I worked at one in Westview.
Okay.
So you remember work study program. Mm-hmm. So my senior year of high school, I actually worked at Accent Hair Salon. That was a full Paul Mitchell salon. So they're focus salons and signature salons. So focus salon was when you carried all Paul Mitchell. Actually, no, they were signature because they had a firm as a relaxer.
Okay.
But yeah, so I stayed in hair. I completely stayed in hair, but I still loved getting my nails done. I went to a beautiful nail tech. She did my nails for a while. I think I was with her for like 4 or 5 years. And I just started developing a passion for nails as I'm sitting there, and I'm just like, I remember doing this, but I never did the design. So it's like, I was working at a blow dry bar downtown, Baltimore. And I went into a Thai restaurant, and there was this young man, and he had his nails done. And I was like,
he had them done?
Oh, they were done.
Okay.
Done. And I was like, where'd you get your nails done? I was just like, crystals? I was like, what is it? So it was out of my mind, all the fashion when it came to nails and designs and the deep V French manicure and the Swarovski crystals and all that other stuff that they were putting on their nails. And I'm like, that's new to me. So I started going to her and I was like, I like this. I really like this. And I got different options. Then I'm starting to do research on Google and just looking in YouTube. And I'm like, you pulling designs, like you guys come in as clients, nail inspo. I'm just looking at picture after picture after picture. I'm like, oh, I want this. You can do that to a nail now?
Nails have changed.
They changed. But I love it.
Right. And that's why I said nails is definitely a lifestyle. It's no more of, oh, I'm going to get my nails done. Oh, and this is something I wanted to talk about too, because sometimes people would be like, wow, is that all you do is nails? Yes, because nails is a business. I don't treat the business as a hobby.
Right.
It's not a hobby. This is a business. It's definitely a lifestyle. Yeah. You got some people who want to get they care more about their nails than their hair. Mm-hmm. Like, nails is a serious thing right now, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, like, it definitely is. It definitely is.
And I think it's going to hang in there.
Oh, it's absolutely. They're in a category of their own right now.
Yeah. And one thing I really want to have is, we have Bronner Brothers for the hair. We have these big conventions for hair. I want one for nails.
Oh, so what are we going to do?
Figure it out. Because I feel like we can go to different states and just bring it. Even other countries, because like Makeup Forever. I was doing makeup and hair at the same time. So I was an independent contractor doing that. I did that a lot. I worked at a lot of different functions. I did the White House Correspondents' Dinners. Okay. I did certain fashion shows, weddings, all kinds of stuff. So I did that during hair and makeup. Mm-hmm. And I went to Makeup Forever. It was at whatever it was. It was a nail convention, makeup convention. Okay. Sorry. And I was like, where's this for nails?
I still feel like Premier Orlando would be one of the biggest, where I feel like I get the most excited when it comes to nails. But when I started nails, I think I had my very first nail salon in 2010. So there really wasn't, I think there was one other Black nail salon in the city.
Oh yeah, 2010, that's big for you.
Yeah, and so that's when the classes started. I wasn't on YouTube. I didn't know anything about that. We were still looking at magazines for nail designs and stuff like that. And so there's another nail tech by the name of Joy, and her and I, like, we would get on the airplane. We would we had to go to other states to learn. I still do that. Like, I've been doing that since day one, because, and I feel like when you invest in yourself, this is for the nail techs. This is how you can write your own price point. Mm-hmm. Like, you have to be educated in your craft. Mm-hmm. So what do you specialize in?
So actually, that's a good question. I don't specialize in anything because I love the umbrella of nails, period. I love the acrylic. I love the formation. I love shaping. You can't get a better shape than what I give.
I know that's
like, right. I'm going to own that. And I want my staff to not be able to be touched either, right? So they're new, so I'm going to be providing them with classes and things like that. But fast forward, I just started researching nail restoration.
Okay.
So over the years, and I call them traditional salons. Over the years, they're in every shopping plaza, every mall. Mm-hmm. They've ruined our nails. I've been getting so many people with onychomycosis. It's so many things that thinning nails, brittle nails, split nails, nails that are lifted away from the nail bed, suffering fungus. People think fungus is only green. Fungus can be white too. Mm-hmm. And I just, I've been referring people to a podiatrist, but there's actually a specialty that I can actually get into, that I can start restoring some nails, whether it be hands or feet. So
yeah, I would love to hear more about that too.
Yeah. So I'm working on that. I want to take the classes and get certified in that. So when you come here and you have a problem, we can fix it.
Got you. So how long have you been here at this location?
November 2023.
Okay, wow. And then before that, where were you?
So I was in Foundry Row. There's a location of suites called Salons, very, very luxurious suites. I was there for 3 years. I had a standard suite, and then they did. I was there for 2 years in that standard suite, and then they did some renovations and opened up two more larger suites. So I grabbed a double suite.
Okay.
So it was myself and another young lady in there. I had the two pedicure chairs, and we were in the LifeBridge building on the first level.
Okay. So is that over there where Wegmans is?
Yeah.
Is that the same shopping center?
Same shopping
So
center.
you're saying LifeBridge owns the building, owns that building.
Yeah, I don't know if they own it, but their name is on it.
Okay.
And all of their offices were above us.
Okay. I don't think I've been over there, but I just don't think that I've ever paid attention. So at any point in your journey, do you feel like there was a time when you were just like, you know what, I just don't want to do this anymore?
I was discussing this on a live that I was doing. I was on my way to work, and I was on the highway, and I was like, I have never not felt like I wanted to change what I did when it came to nails, because I got into this because this was my passion.
Gotcha.
I wake up, like and other nail technicians can attest to this. 1, 2 a.m. you wake up like, damn it, I forgot to order this. And then I wake up and I'm like, did I just order something in my sleep? You see order confirmed. So the only thing that would make any nail technician, good nail technician, or nail artist not want to do this anymore is people.
I wouldn't say, now are you talking about customers?
Customers that just make your job really, really hard, meaning not being fair when it comes to, they want to negotiate your prices. You know, you don't walk in Apple and say, hey, can I get this phone for $300 off? Can I go into Nike and get this discount, unless they offer it? So they all, haggling is not fair. CarMax says you can't haggle us. What is on the sticker is going to be on the sticker. They always kind of minimize what we do. But when you walk away, you feel like a different person than when you walked in the door. Just like all those other establishments, if not even more, because we give you our time. I give you my love. I give you my care. I give you my personal experiences. I give you therapy. We pour into our clients. Our clients become friends.
Absolutely.
I have clients that from the day I started, as a matter of fact, one of my favorite clients, she was my classmate in school, high school. So fast forward to whatever many years, she comes to me and her mom. Right. So I was like that. I have families. I have generations that come to me. Right. So if I can just hang in there and keep it pushing, I don't want to change what I do.
Gotcha. I wouldn't say that the clients deter me. I feel like maybe a couple of business experiences with partnerships that made me just like, you know what? That's it for me. But because I love it so much, and that's why I said I'm still hanging on. But anytime I'm coming in here, like you just get inspired all over again. I don't want to work any more days or anything like that, but I'm just like, you just still love the energy of nails. So I have to be in the nail space.
Maybe do it once a week or something like that.
Well, I'm at 4 right now, so we'll try to get down to 3 and then see. And then I was saying maybe about next year, just once a week. So if I'm working 7 days for once a week, I can do that. I can do that. Do you have any regrets overall? Anything that you would wish you can go back and change when it comes?
I wish I would have did this sooner. I should have did this way sooner than I did, but God does everything for reasons. He orchestrates your steps and things like that. So I think I did it right when I was supposed to.
Yeah, the journey,
right.
So you definitely love it, because I did hair from 13 to 21 and I can't stand it. I don't even wash my own hair. I got to go to the hair salon for everything. I don't. It's different. It's different.
So think about it. When you, as a hairstylist, I would have people call me later that day, Earl, what happened to my hair? The humidity hit it. It's now this, it's now that. And I'm just like, you want to come back in? I can, maybe fix it, or let me see what happened. Take a picture, send it to me. They went out and it rained and that doesn't happen with nails. What does happen with nails is they may break them sometimes. They may ship them, but they're not going home and pin curling their nails.
Right.
They're not going home and
The
wrapping
part
up
is
their
different.
nails.
Yeah.
All I ask them to do when they go home is to, take care when you're cleaning, maybe use gloves or whatever, and oil your cuticles.
Gotcha.
It's not, you don't have to think about it.
So do you feel like you're having what about balancing, like your home life, work? You have children?
I have a daughter, she's 20, and I think she just pulled out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's 20 years old. She wears her nails. She has smaller nail beds, so she wears Apres nails.
Okay.
Because it actually works better for her than acrylic.
It looks better too.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking
yeah,
about.
and she loves it. I'm like, because we used to do acrylic on her, and she's like, Mom, I just want to pray and then give me some designs. So she does it that way. So because she's actually grown, she's out the house. But before, I found myself when I was trying to work corporate America and do nails at the same time, just leaving work and then trying to do nails at part-time in the evening, I lost my balance at home.
Gotcha.
So I had noticed that my daughter was doing more for herself than I was at times. It was short-lived, maybe about 3 months or so, and I was like, I don't remember what clicked in my head, like I need to be home more. So I had to make a choice, and it was the choice between nails or corporate America, and I chose nails.
Gotcha.
Because I felt good being my own boss.
What year was that? You remember
2019.
Okay. Oh, well, girl, yeah.
Right before the pandemic.
You doing it? Okay. Yeah.
Right before the pandemic. And the funny thing about the pandemic was, so that was such a big part of our lives. It impacted our lives, negatively. It impacted my life positively. And I say that, I'll explain.
No, it did for everybody. If you actually take time to think about it, it actually did.
It did.
It needed to happen.
I pray, for everybody that lost people during the pandemic, and I got deathly ill, 17 days of being sick during the pandemic. But all that to say, February 2020 was when I signed my lease at Salon. I think March 2020 was when we got completely shut down.
Okay.
So I was there for 1 month and got shut down.
Wow.
But the blessing was the owner most Solars are privately owned unless the franchisee sells it back to Solar corporate. But it was privately owned. He didn't make us pay while we were gone. So I cried because I was like, thank you, God. Oh my goodness. There were so many people that still had to pay their leases while they couldn't work in their spaces.
Because I had a salon and he was just, that's what the landlord was just like, well, we're not going to charge any late fees. I'm not going to say your name.
I'm refraining names too.
Okay? Late fees? What are you Okay. We're shut down. We're supposed to, we're supposed to figure this thing out. Okay, I understand. All right.
So imagine how frightened I was. I was like, we just shut down and I just invested into taking my business to the next level. I went home. I had a nice townhouse. I had a den on the first level. The bathroom was on the second floor, but I had a den on the first level. It was already laid out as a family room kind of. And I had an open space in the corner that I just had a plant. I was sitting down there one day because I come in sometimes and I open the patio door and I just sit in my den and I just sit back and I just listen to the wind because I back to woods, a nature's reserve, right? Yeah. So I was quiet and it was just peaceful. And I looked and I said, oh my gosh, I can bring my stuff home. I brought my stuff home.
So even though he wasn't charging you, didn't want to work over there?
We couldn't work inside the building. Yeah,
right. Okay.
Because Governor Hogan at the time had closed everything down. And there were people that were doing pedicures out of their garage. I remember there was a daycare center that did whatever they did. And they had nail technicians in the back taking care of business. But I opened my den into a nail salon. And one of my good friends, she's now a pastor. She, in that moment, she came and got her and she's like, oh, I really need you to please do my nails. I said, all right, I'm gonna bring some more stuff home. Because I was like, how am I gonna do my nails? Am I just gonna go into the shop? No. So I brought it all home and she was like, you need to do nails. Like, do it from right here. So when so I'm a real estate agent too. So I already had like shoe covers for when I do like when I list people's properties. I had shoe covers. I had Hibiclens soap. That's the soap that you wash off before you have surgery.
You had the task force out
I
here.
had
now.
everything,
Okay.
masks, everything. So you would put your you couldn't come in your uniform if you were a nurse because it was pretty much what was it, essential personnel that could work. Everybody came. They were like, I don't care about what they say. I'm driving on the street and I'm getting my. I remember my business went up 300% because I was still working,
Right.
and I was suffering at first because I didn't have clients every single day, but I still was in my space. So I was like, and it just went up and up and up and up. I mean, police officers, firefighters. I met so many. You meet so many beautiful people in this business. Traveling, I've done celebrities that are traveling and passing through. You may hug them once and then never hug them again, but it's just the opportunity that you get, right? And I'm not a big person to be like, oh, let me get your picture, let's post. I'm intimate and I'm private, and I want your experience to be private as well. So whatever happens in this room stays in this room.
Gotcha. So can you give some advice for like the new nail techs, the ones that starting? Because I know that you have a couple of here, and one of them from out of state. Like just some advice for new nail techs, the motivation, or what would you say to them?
Get licensed.
Let's say they're already licensed.
Okay.
Let's say they already licensed.
Because a lot of them actually, I put my listing on Indeed, and a lot of them was actually applying, and some of them
a lot of
licensed.
them are YouTube licensed,
right? Self-taught. I'm self-taught. I'm like, boo, your stuff is beautiful, but I can't carry you here. State board will kick me in my butt, fine me, right, or even shut me down, and I can't have that.
Gotcha.
So, don't give up. Don't give up, and invest in yourself, because your hands are your jewel. That's your tool. If you don't, if your hands are fingers are broken, or something happens, like, I'm not out here fighting. I look at I'm like, oh, I am not messing my nails up, number one, and I am not breaking my bag.
All I want to do is dress and rest.
You
heard me? That's it.
Exactly. So don't give up. Invest in yourself and stay healthy. Stay healthy, because we sit here in this chair all day long, and I'm a culprit. I may not eat like I'm supposed to. I do have snacks in the back, certain things that we can just, finger foods. I have a beautiful restaurant right here, and so forth and so on. But keep investing in your craft. That's why I said I really want to see a nail convention where we can learn more and learn. Never stop learning. I still can learn from other people. There are nail techs that probably are younger than me, that are better than me. I can learn from them too.
Oh, listen, absolutely. Yeah.
And I do learn
it's
from them.
Always changing. It's forever changing.
So I love to teach. So if I can create 4 more of me, I don't mind. I want everybody to eat. You know how many fingers walking around this world?
Okay, and we can't do them all. I'm not trying to. So.
No, not at all.
Right.
I need to pass the baton, because at some point we need to pass it on.
Exactly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This is actually episode number 1 at the Exalted Stiletto Salon in Ricestown, Maryland. Do you want to give everyone your information? Where can they find you on social media?
Okay. So Exalted Stiletto Nails is located at 21 Main Street, Suite F in Ricestown, Maryland. We are also on Instagram. My Instagram page is at the.errol.moore. That's THEE.ERIL.MOORE. I'm also on Facebook and TikTok under that same handle. And
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you next week on our next episode of Nails is a Lifestyle. All right, Miss Sarah, you want to give me a hug?
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming.
All right.
Thank you oh man, this has been such an experience.
Let's get some mimosas now.
Yes.